A very good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Punchestown for today's Kildare Hunt point-to-point races. The 8 runners are arriving at the starting area for the opening contest of the day, which is the Goffs 4yo Maiden. Action will commence in a couple of minutes. Just before racing starts, I'd like once again to draw your attention to the COVID protocols during the course of the afternoon. Please observe all the social distancing rules and continue at all times to wear your masks. All of today's races over the 3-mile trip, they are starting adjacent to the first of the 2 fences in the back straight, so there'll be 13 fences in all races and just under 2.5 circuits for the 3-mile trip in the upcoming 6 races this afternoon. Starter has now mounted his rostrum. Won't be long now as they're walking in 100 yards from the start. Called in, off and racing. The Kildare Hunt point-to-point of 2021 commences with this 8-runner 4-year-old maiden, and the field make their way to the first of the 13 fences out there in front. Over number 1 is Dr. Foley. He in turn then is tracked in second place by P2P. Out the back door we have 1 down at the first fence, and that casualty was Hugno. So we're down to 7. who know out jockey quickly on his feet. The rest of the field make their way to the fence before they'll turn into the home straight, and Dr. Foley from Bay Dopel in second. Over in third place is one of the 5 debutants in the field, Brulaire Noir. After that one, back in fourth place is A Fortune Out West. Back to 5 and 6 then to find a couple of more newcomers. They are Pembroke and the Dennis Murphy runner Foyo yo Maiden, and the back markers they swing in for the first time is Wascombe. So down to the fence before the winning post. This will be the last fence in a couple of more circuits time, but on this occasion it is Dr. Foley out there in a lead of some 3 lengths as he clears this one. 3 in line then for the second spot, with on the near side P2P in the centre, Mick Goffs runner Brulaire Noir, and down the inside the Colombo trained horse A Fortune Out West. In the orange silks, back in 5th place is Luke Murphy on Foyo yo Maiden, and then in the second last position Michael O'Sullivan aboard Pembroke for the Harry Kelly team, and the back marker is Wascombe. So this was a race where we had 6 runners from Wexford and 2 from Tipperary. One of the 6 Wexford runners is out at this stage, so can the 2 Tip runners who are at the moment at the back of the field work on the smaller numbers in terms of quality and get a result. But anyway, the Wexford horses dominate at the moment as they've got through the first 5 or 6 furlongs, and that's Dr. Foley. He's had a run under his belt already this season. Leading from in second place is Brulaire Noir. Sitting down the inside there in third place is A Fortune Out West, and he is tracked in fourth place then Shane O'Rourke on Bay Dopal. Into fifth on the inside, sitting 5 lengths behind the leaders, that's Foyo yo Maiden, the son of Sadler Maker, and then out the back door Pembroke and Wascombe maybe at the back of the field, but they're only about 8 lengths behind the leader. So down the far side they go. They've completed a circuit of the track, and it's Jack Hendrick aboard Dr. Foley, cutting out the running here, about to take off at this next fence with the loose horse alongside him. And they lead now by 4 lengths. Over in second place there is Brulaire Noir, not too far away. On his flanks then in third is A Fortune Out West, and then we have got Bay Dopal. 5th still, sitting handy on the inside for Luke Murphy, is Foyo yo Maiden, and then Pembroke and Wascombe. So as they round the turn to the fence on the side before they'll head back into the home straight once again, and thankfully the loose horse didn't do any damage there, but he's right in the middle of the pack as it is Dr. Foley, the horse in this field wearing cheek pieces. He's leading along here by just over a length. To in second place on the outside comes Shane O'Rourke on Bay Dopal. Third and fourth remain A Fortune Out West and Brulaire Noir. Still 5th place and weighted with his Foyo yo Maiden. Back markers remain Pembroke and Wascombe. So past halfway now and down to this next fence. Next time round, it's 6 from the finish, and about 2 lengths cover the first 4 as they come over at this time, with moving up on the near side, Brulaire Noir is along with Dr. Foley for the lead, still close up in third place. Patiently brought into this race is A Fortune Out West, and then he in turn has been slipstreamed down the inside by Foyo yo Maiden. Slightly deeper on the track, near side in a share of 4th place is Bay Dopal, and then you've got Pembroke, and finally after these, as the loose horse gets out of the way, at the tail of the field is Wascombe and John Barry. So 7 runners head out now into the final mile. They're facing into the fence, which is 5 from the finish, and that's Dr. Foley. He's been to the 4 for most of the way, and he kicks on the level once again to lead by 2 lengths from A Fortune Out West and Brulaire Noir. Clearing out over this fence, and Dr. Foley wasn't foot perfect, but didn't lose an awful lot of momentum. His advantage has been whittled down to 1.5 lengths now by A Fortune Out West. Neck back then to in third place Brulaire Noir. In behind these, creeping into it in 4th down the inside, that's Foyo yo Maiden, who put in a fine leap at that next fence. Nodding and landing at the back of the field there was Pembroke, but Michael O'Sullivan kept the partnership intact. On they come now to the third last fence in this Goffs 4yo Maiden, and Dr. Foley now taken on by the improver, which is Foyo yo Maiden, who puts it up to him and jumps at the front there. So Luke Murphy has got fed up waiting, and he goes for glory now on 4yo Maiden, and this Dennis Murphy trained horse is upping the ante, going on by a length or so to Dr. Foley, still there with every chance as a fortune out west as the taps are turned on. Weakening now in fourth place is Brulere Noir, and after these also struggling are the likes of Bay d'Opal, and over the next one, and down was the leader there, a faller when going strongly at the second last, 4yo Maiden. His departure leaves a fortune out west 5-6 lengths clear, so a fortune out west is in front. Second place driven is Dr. Foley, trying to come from back, well back in the field. Pembroke is getting a good head of steam in the closing stages and also trying to stay on for place money as Bay d'Opal, but with a clear advantage and a run down to the final fence. It's a fortune out west, the son of Soldier of Fortune, 8 lengths clear over the last. Bay d'Opal and Dr. Foley and Pembroke battle away for the minor money, but this is yet another 4-year-old winner for the Colombo team. It's a fortune out west. He wins by about 5-6 in the end. Pembroke promising second. Home in third was Dr. Foley, and they were followed in fourth by Bay d'Opal. Looking down the track, it looks as though Wascom was pulled up before jumping the final fence.
So the results are in. In first place, number 1 on 4. Second place, we've got number 24 on 1.5 lengths. Number 3, we've got number 25 in 1.5 lengths. And in fourth place, number 16.
They're not weighed in yet.
So just to reiterate the results of the first race are 1, 24, 5, and 16 was fourth. And the distances, fourth, 4 lengths, 1.5 lengths, and 1.5 lengths. So for the first race, the results are 1, 24, 5, and 16 was fourth. And the distance is 4 lengths, 1.5, and 1.5. And just to say the winner is all right.